Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. I've been wanting to do something different, something new on this channel, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So those of you guys who have been around this channel know that I've done NBA 2K resimulation, history resimulation. So I've always wanted to do this in Madden. It's not really possible. Not really. I'm working on, I do want to do it eventually, and I will say this, we will get to it, but it's very limited. But what we can do for right now is we can do a franchise series in a certain time period. So I thought that would be a lot of fun. So I have picked the year 2000, or well, technically 1999. We'll get into the year 2000, 2001 at some point. But yeah, so basically what I want to do is essentially this is going to be a franchise series. I will say the team in a little bit that I'm going to choose. But it's going to be a franchise series, just like Bears franchise and Jets franchise, just placed obviously in the year 2000. So as you guys can see, some of the quarterbacks back in the year 1999. So that's kind of the plan here. We're going to choose the team that we're going to roll with. We're going to get into, I'm going to simulate the 1999-2000 year. And then I'm also going to simulate the 2000-2001 year. Now, there are reasonings for that, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, let's do this thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are excited for this series. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and let me know in the comments below. Do you guys want to see a resim from the year 1999 to the year 2021 to, today? If you guys want to see that, I don't know if all of the draft classes are going to be are there, so I got to do some research on about that and trying to figure out if it's possible. But it is something. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below, and let's get some likes as well. If we can hit, I don't know, 50 likes, then I will post that within the next week. All right, 50 likes on this video, I will post it within the next week, because I do think it's possible. I'm just not positive, but I'm like 95% positive that we can do it. Anyways, let's get into this series. I wanted to do like a shorter term one and a longer term one, essentially, right? So by the way, those of you guys who like NBA 2K Resim, it is coming December 1st. All right, December 1st. But anyways, let's get into it. I am so excited to do this, just because like I feel like the early 2000s, early mid, like from like 2000, and I started watching, so I was born in 1994. So I started watching football right around 2001, 2002. Like my earliest memory, for whatever reason, is the Broncos playing the Falcons. And it was like the last game of the year, and the Broncos needed to win to make the playoffs, and they lost. So that's like my earliest memory. But I'm very excited. I never watched, as a Broncos fan, I never saw John Elway, and I've watched the games afterwards, but didn't get to see it live, winning back-to-back Super Bowls and all that. So obviously got to see one with Super Bowl, all right, technically two, one win with Super Bowl 50. But anyways, as a Broncos fan, this is pretty cool. It's just kind of seeing, some of these older names and whatnot. So anyways, I'm going to go over kind of the rosters of all these teams, and then we're going to pick the team. I have we'll have the draft class as well. I'll implement that. Hopefully it's all good to go. I haven't checked, I haven't made sure it's good, just because we got to get to week 3 in order to check. Oh, and by the way, just real quick, this is Madden 21. The reason why, there's a couple of reasons why we are not on Madden 22. Number one, just it's not possible. The rosters, like, no one has made those rosters yet, so it's just not possible to do. But also a reasoning that I didn't really think of until like recently, Madden 22 has a 17 game season. Back in 2000 or 1999, obviously there was only a 16 game season, so I thought that was kind of cool. Obviously, Madden 21, the last Madden game to ever have a 16 game season. So, you know, I think it's perfect. But also, we will be simulating a couple years just because I'm gonna get a couple teams back to where they should be. So I want to get the Chargers back to San Diego. I'm gonna get the Raiders back to Oakland. And I mean, I'm not gonna simulate 3 years. I mean, I guess I could. I'll think about. I don't think I'm going to, but I could get the Rams back to St. Louis. I really want to, but I don't know if I will. I don't know. It's just because I was planning on playing that 3rd season and not with the Rams. I mean, I guess I could play with the Rams, but no. Anyways, that's the plan. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyways, let's look at this roster here. And by the way, in the description below will be a shout out to whoever made this roster. I just can't remember who made it, and I'll check later on. But down in the description, if I forgot to put it down there, let me know in the comments, and I'll put it in there. But shout out to him or her for making this roster. It is freaking awesome. I have done a couple of things where I've added superstar and like superstar X Factor to a few players. So that's really the only, like, Peyton Manning had normal development. So yeah, we all know that he shouldn't have normal development, but I don't think the creator could actually do that. So if you guys see any players that should have superstar or superstar X Factor, let me know in the comments below. Also, if there's any ratings that you think should be adjusted, let me know in the comments below. I'll adjust them when you know, for the next episode. All right, so let's start off with the San Diego Chargers. By the way, I am technically the Chargers. I'm in the midst of relocating them back to San Diego. I totally forgot about this. Rodney Harrison was on the Chargers. I completely forgot about that. This is obviously right before he went to New England, winning a few Super Bowls, or I think maybe just 2. But Rodney Harrison, Junior Seau on this team. He's 31 years old. Rayleigh Johnson. Now, by the way, so like I said, I didn't start watching football till about 2001, 2002. So I don't know a lot of these like older players, unfortunately, or like, you know, like I don't know who Rayleigh Johnson is. Unfortunately, I don't know who Jeff Graham is. Yeah, I don't know a lot of these players. So, you know, like Darrell Lewis, I don't remember Darrell Lewis. John Jackson, I don't remember. Like, so like there's some guys that I don't remember. Jim Harbaugh though. Jim Harbaugh, it was the quarterback of the Chargers. No idea. I had no idea that was a thing. Like I said, I'm a little out of date with this. Like, I would say if we were in a 2005 league, I would know every player. Like, I would know everything. I just figured like the year 2000 would be a cool like starting point. Plus, all those players from like the drafts of like 2001, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like I know all of those players, and those were the players that I really wanted to play with and like draft and build players through those. So like that's why I picked the year 2000 and 2001 ish. So that's the reasoning, and that's why we're going to be simulating a couple of years. Also, I couldn't find a 2000 roster, 2001 roster, or 2002 roster, so that's why we are starting 1999. But anyways, let's go on to the next team here. The Kansas City Chiefs. Derek Thomas was 34 years old. Tim Grunard. Like I said, again, some of these. Will Shields. I do know who Will Shields is. Obviously, we all know who Tony Gonzalez is. I gave him superstar development just because he's just in year 2, or I guess going into year 3. So superstar development for Tony Gonzalez. I'm sure he will get X Factor at some point. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to give him X Factor. I just figured since he's only 23, probably didn't have superstar at that point. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could look at his numbers and just see if it was like X Factor worthy. But I don't remember. Obviously, I remember him from like, you know, 2004, 2005, Tony Gonzalez, and then older Tony Gonzalez. But yeah, no. So after year 1, he had just 368 yards. After year 2, 621 yards. It was year 3 where he popped off. He had 849 yards, 76 catches, 11 touchdowns, which is the most touchdowns he actually ever had in his career in a season. That's kind of crazy. Wow, he only had 11, really? That was his best season? Obviously, the 2004 season is the one I remember the most. He had 102 catches, nearly 1,300 yards. Only had 7 touchdowns of that year. But yeah, I mean, Tony Gonzalez, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. He's in here. And then, let's see, Tony Richardson. Let's see, is there any other? Derek Alexander. Yeah, I don't... Oh, man, some of these players I just don't recognize, unfortunately. But like I said, Warren Moon was on this team. When we get to, like, the draft classes, that's where we're going to have a lot of fun. By the way, the 2000 draft class, you guys know there was a certain quarterback that was drafted in at pick 199. Wait, was it 199? No. Anyways, whatever. I don't remember his pick. The 6th round, you know, no one really thought he'd be anybody. Turned out to be pretty decent, I would say. So he's going to be in the draft. We'll see where he goes. He's not going to end up in New England. So, well, I guess you never know. But Marvin Harrison, obviously know him. I gave him Superstar as well. I could give him X Factor. Let's see what again, let's just see if he was worthy of having X Factor after the 1998 season. No. 59 catches, 776 yards, and 7 touchdowns. But in 99 is where he went bananas. 115 catches, 1,600 yards, 12 touchdowns. A lot of the reasoning for that was this guy. He's decent. He's all right. Peyton Manning, he was fine. Edgerrin James is in this game. I mean, this is so exciting. It's so exciting. He has hidden development, so I don't know what they gave him. I mean, we could look. I'm not gonna change it. I don't think they gave him star. Okay. He might get better. Like we don't know. Like he could get Superstar pretty easily, especially with this team. But yeah, let's see who else. Do I recognize anyone else? Marcus Pollard. I think I recognize him. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, Jeff Saturday. Why is his name blocked out? We can't have Jeff? What? What do you mean? Why can't Jeff? Okay, let me try and re-put his name in here. Jeff. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna give him Superstar development though. One of the greatest centers of all time, like literally. Let's see. Is it in there? Okay, it's fixed. I don't know. 2K's weird. But yeah, so we've got the Colts, Cowboys, Emmitt Smith, Deion Sanders, Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin has normal development. He actually retired right after the 1999 season, so that's why I didn't up that. He's obviously probably not going to retire in this game. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess I could give him... Let's see how... I don't remember his numbers. I looked at it earlier, and I don't really remember. So, in 1999, he had... I wonder if he got hurt. I don't... Again, like I said, I wasn't watching around this time, so I don't know. I'm guessing he got hurt. He played just 4 games. The year before that, had 74 catches, 1,000 yards. So let's say that Michael Irvin never gets hurt. And at age 31, I mean, he was so great. Let's give him... Screw it. Let's give him X Factor, and let's just say he never gets hurt, all right? Emmitt Smith obviously has X Factor. Deion Sanders has X Factor. Let's see. Who was the... Oh, Darren Woodson is on this team. Okay. Troy Aikman, obviously. I mean, this team would be fun to just play with year 1. But yeah, the Dolphins, we've got Sam Madison, Zach Thomas. I do remember Zach Thomas. Tony Martin, Rich Owens. I don't know. That name sounds familiar. Richmond Webb, Jason Taylor. We all know who Jason Taylor. Oh, you know what? He probably has normal development. Hello. Let's give Jason Taylor I mean, we know he ends up being really, really good. Let's give him superstar. Yeah, let's give Jason Taylor superstar. And then, oh man, there's Patrick Surtain. That's awesome. That's awesome. 75 overall. That's so cool. Obviously, you know, his son in the league today, Brian Dawkins. We gave him superstar. He will probably go up to X Factor. Just 25 years old. Let's see. Who else is on this? I don't recognize anyone. Oh, Donovan McNabb. We all know who Donovan McNabb is. I gave him superstar, I believe. He's a rookie, I believe, in this league. And then let's see, Terrence Mathis, Jamal Anderson. Let's see, who else? Let's see, 49ers, obviously Jerry Rice. He is 37. I'm not gonna get. I would assume he has normal development. He should start regressing. Obviously, T.O. He has superstar at 27 years old. Unbelievable player. Who else? Steve Young, 38 years old. He has superstar. Jeff Garcia. Let's see. Who else is on this team that I recognize? Man, there's just a lot of players that I don't recognize. It was also 15 years ago, or well, 21 years ago, 22 years ago. But like some of these players, Michael Strahan, I remember superstar. Development is what I gave him. Amani Toomer. Let's see, who else do I recognize? Kerry Collins, Tiki Barber. Let's see, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, we got Jimmy Smith. Man, I don't. Unfortunately, like I said, if this was like the 2000, Mark Brunell, I recognize. Yeah. For the Jets, we got Keyshawn Johnson, Curtis Martin. Does Curtis Martin have? He has normal. Okay, let's give Curtis Martin. Man, he was in the league forever. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think I should give Curtis Martin. I feel like I should just give him. Oh man, Curtis Martin. Let's look at his numbers and base it off that. So Curtis Martin. Oh, okay. Hello, Curtis Martin. He retired in 2005. I mean, he was so good and he stayed. Man, I did not realize he was that good. Let's give him superstar. Well, yeah, we'll give him superstar. He has a chance to. He'll have a chance to go up to X Factor. Steve Atwater, obviously, going to the Jets from after winning a Super Bowl with the Broncos. By the way, this is literally the year after the Broncos won a Super Bowl and John Elway retired. Vinny Testaverde is on this team as well. Let's see. I don't know who this is supposed to be, but he has superstar X Factor. Jets linebacker. Let's see. Jets middle linebacker. Oops. Jets middle linebacker. Brian. Is this supposed to be? No. I don't know. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Let me know in the comments below who's that. Who that's supposed to be. If I saw the last name, I would know. I don't know. For the Lions. I mean, geez, I don't know. Charlie Batch, I do recognize. Gus Frerotte. Okay. Man, yeah, I don't recognize any of these players. The Packers, Frank Winters, Antonio Freeman, Brett Favre, Leroy Butler. I recognize actually quite a bit of. I think it's because I've seen the Super Bowl. So I recognize some of these guys. Darren Sharper. Yeah, I recognize some of these guys. For the Panthers, we got Muhammad. I don't see. I get some of these confused. But yeah, I don't recognize some of these players, unfortunately. Steve Berline, I do recognize. Obviously, this is right before they drafted Steve Smith. And then the Patriots recognize Ty Law. McGinnis. What's McGinnis's first name? Because I could fix that. I don't. Let's see. Patriots. McGinnis. I don't remember his first name. Willie McGinnis, right? Yeah, Willie McGinnis. Okay, that shouldn't be like X'd out. Also, he only has normal development. I might give him I mean, when did he retire? Drafted in 94. I could give him star. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if I should give him. I don't know about superstar. Oh yeah. You can't put in Will. Why not? Can I do it like this? All right. Well, that's stupid. The Raiders, Tim Brown, Charles Woodson. Let's see. Do I recognize? Oh, Rich Gannon. Yeah. The Rams, Marshall Falk. Hell yeah. Kevin Carter, Orlando Pace, Isaac Bruce, Kurt Warner. Hello, Isaac Bruce. Bruce should be. Well, let's see what his numbers were. Another guy that was really good in like 2002, 2003. I don't remember if he was good in 99 though. He should have been. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This says, is he X Factor? Oh, he had just gotten hurt. Let's give him superstar. We'll give Isaac Bruce superstar. Kurt Warner, obviously. Torrey Holt, I believe he was a rookie this year. Oh, he has star or better development. He probably has star. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, this team obviously was incredible. Ravens, Ray Lewis, Rod Woodson. Ogden, Jonathan Ogden, Chris McAllister. Yeah, this team was really good too. Matt Stover, and then Washington. I don't recognize any of these guys. Darryl Green, I think I recognize him. One guy, Brad Johnson I recognize. One guy I really want. They traded, by the way, so there's a couple players in this franchise series that I'm going to go after, partly because they're just my favorite players, like literally of all time. One of them is Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey is my favorite Bronco of all time. I love Champ. Whatever team I pick, I'm going after Champ. Like, they traded him to Denver for Clinton Portis. I'll give him a fair deal. I want Champ Bailey. He's like literally my favorite player of all time. I don't know if I have it still, but I had a Champ Bailey poster. I love Champ Bailey. He's gonna be on my team, whichever team I pick. Ricky Williams, really? He started in New Orleans? Okay, we're gonna give Ricky Williams. Let's see. In 99, how good was he? Because I guess that could depend on whether we give him superstar or star development. He was just drafted. Yeah, he played. Okay, so he ran for 884 yards his rookie year. Let's give him star. Ah, man, he ends up being so good. He ran for 1,800 yards in 2002. Dear, oh my God. I did not know that. He was so good. Obviously, he got suspended. He retired, then came back, then got suspended. Obviously, part of the famous Wildcat team in Miami. Let's give him superstar. We'll give Ricky Williams superstar. For the Seahawks, Joey Galloway, Sean Dawkins. I do recognize Walter Jones. Ricky Waters. Obviously, this is right before they draft Sean Alexander. I believe he's going to be in this upcoming draft. Jerome Bettis, unreal player. He has star development. We'll leave it at that. Hines Ward, he has star development. Do we up that? We should probably up Hines Ward to superstar. Let's see. Does he deserve it? I mean, well, yes, he does deserve it. But in 1999, does he deserve it? No. No. We'll leave it at star. He could go up to superstar. You never know. Let's see. Who was the quarterback for... Oh, Cordell Stewart. Okay. Cordell Stewart. He was good. He was good. For the Texans, this team sucks. Were the Texans a thing? I don't think the Texans were a thing. When did Houston... No, they weren't. Texans... I guess we'll just type in history. 2002. So that's why this team is absolute garbage. Huh. Okay. Well, oh, these guys still have superstar. I need to take that off. Yeah, okay. Houston Texans aren't supposed to exist, so that's going to be essentially a free win for any team that plays them. I mean, there's nothing we can do there, unfortunately. But yeah, that's kind of funny. The Tennessee Titans, Bruce Matthews, is actually the highest rated player in the league. Eddie George, obviously an unbelievable running back. Javon Kearse, or Kearse. He was a rookie this year. Man, he was really good. They have him rated as a 85. Good Lord. I wonder what, let's see. What development does he have? Oh, they have him at normal. Let's put him at, man, he kind of tailed off at the end. Let's give him a star and see just how he develops. I'm very curious to see how he ends up developing. But yeah, Lorenzo Neal. I remember him from the San Diego Chargers days. Steve McNair, fantastic player. Henry Ford, I don't. Yeah, some of these players I unfortunately don't recognize. Minnesota Vikings, I recognize a few of these guys. Chris Carter, Randy Moss, ended up being pretty good. Amazing. Randall Cunningham is on this team. Yeah, this is Dante Culpepper. I don't know why his name is messed up. Can we not have Dante? How do you actually spell it? Is that maybe that's why? Let's see. Let me double check that I'm spelling it right, and we'll try to put it in here. D-A-U-N-T. Okay, how you would normally spell it. Wow, what? What do you mean? Why is that not allowed? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. I don't understand. The Bears. Man, I don't recognize any of these guys, unfortunately. Brian Urlacher was not drafted yet. Jim Miller. I don't recognize Jim Miller. And then for the Bengals, Carl Pickens, Corey Dillon. He ends up with New England at some point. Yeah. For the Bills, I don't know who this is supposed to be. It's a fullback, though. Let me know in the comments below. Andre Reed, I do recognize. Let's see, who else? Man, I don't recognize anyone else from the Bills. Let me go down. Maybe there's a rookie I recognize. No, not really. For the Broncos, I'm gonna know a lot of these guys. Terrell Davis. So Terrell Davis ended up getting hurt this year and never ended up becoming what he really should have. Obviously a 2,000-yard rusher the year before. Is that right? Fully, yeah. Yeah, he's literally coming off of a 2,000-yard season. Yeah. Where he also won Super Bowl MVP, I believe, this year. Or was it the previous year? I can't remember. Terrell Davis is unbelievable. But in 99, played 4 games, got hurt. And then in the year 2000, ran for 282. 2001, ran for 701. Just kept getting hurt. That's devastating, dude. I'm gonna, let's just say he never gets hurt. We'll see what happens. Trevor Price, I loved Trevor Price. One of my favorite players. Shannon Sharp, obviously one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Rod Smith. Love Rod Smith. Ed McCaffrey. He ended up breaking his leg and never really being the same in 2001. Tom Nalen, one of the best centers of all time. I'm actually going to give him, he should stick around for a while. I'm going to give him superstar so that, because he didn't retire for a very long time. And also, so did Rod Smith. Rod Smith stuck around for a long time, too. I'm going to give Rod Smith superstar. He deserved that. Rod Smith was a great wide receiver. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased here, but I'm going to give Rod Smith superstar. And then Mark Schlereth, Alfred Williams, Ray Crockett. I mean, yeah, this team. Bill Romanowski, Jason Elam, Brian Greasy's Drew Lock. That's so dumb. Oh, man, that's so dumb. Yeah, this, I really wanted to pick this team, but actually, after I do this series, I want to find a 1990 roster, and then that's where I'm going to do the Broncos. Maybe that'll be in Madden 22. We'll see. But I do want to do a 1990 roster where we rebuild that team with John Elway in his prime. Let's see. The Browns, Kevin Johnson. Let's see. Who else? Orlando Brown? Really? Or is that Orlando Brown? Huh, okay. Tim Couch. Yeesh. Yeah, this team sucks. The Buccaneers, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks. Obviously, these two helped this team go on to win a Super Bowl. Derek Brooks, I'm going to give superstar, I think. Yeah, I'm going to give Derek Brooks superstar. John Lynch has superstar as well. Donnie Abram. Warwick Dunn. Does Warwick Dunn have a... Ooh, let's give Warwick Dunn star. Yeah, we'll give him star and see how he develops after that. And then, let's see, who else is on this team? We've got Rondé Barber. Does he have star? Okay. We'll let him stay at star. Hopefully he goes up to superstar. Some of these guys need to earn it. Trent Dilfer was on this team. Really? I did not know that Trent Dilfer started off with the Bucks. The Cardinals, Simeon Rice. Let's see. Who else do I recognize? I don't recognize. Oh, wow. Michael Pittman. Are you serious? That's crazy. Like, Jake Plummer! Jake Plummer, soon to be a Denver Bronco. That's awesome. Jake Plummer on this team. He has superstar development. What? Okay. Pat Tillman. Why, what is Jake Plummer a superstar? I don't know. Maybe I might change that. I don't know. And then we're back with the Chargers. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and simulate. Well, I'll show you guys actually when we get to week 3. I'll show you guys the draft class. But all right, so the plan, we're going to simulate the 99-2000 season. I'm going to move the Chargers back to San Diego. And then we're also going to simulate the 2000-2001 season. And then for that 2001 off season, that's where I'm going to take over a specific team. You guys will see when I do that. And yeah, let's go ahead and simulate these first 2 seasons. Oh my God, Ryan Leaf is in the game. That is amazing. He's a 58 overall. Oh my God, Ryan Leaf. That is amazing. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys this right now. I was going to pick the San Diego Chargers. I am picking the San Diego Chargers for a couple reasons. One, I didn't want to choose my favorite team, the Broncos, because like I said earlier, I want to do a 1990 franchise after this one. Maybe on Madden 22. We'll see. But the other reason is one of my favorite players of all time is LaDainian Tomlinson. And you know, during the early 2000s, the Broncos were average. They weren't very good. I mean, 2005, they made it to the AFC Championship game. but they were never really ever going to win a Super Bowl with that team. So one of my favorite players in the league was LT, and I really wanted, like, I remember rooting for the Chargers. I really wanted LT to win a Super Bowl. Obviously he had that incredible season where I believe he had 31 touchdowns. Let me double check, make sure I'm correct on that. I believe it was 31 total. Okay, so 31 total, but 28 rushing touchdowns. Okay, that's right. So yeah, he was unbelievable, and he gets drafted in 2001. So I want to draft him with the Chargers, but then build a different team around him. And yeah, like, I just actually watched A Football Life and it was LT's episode. It's so good. Like, just LT was unbelievable. Even though he was a rival of my favorite team, like on a rival team, one of my favorite teams of all time was that San Diego team that made it to the AFC Championship game, and I believe they lost to the Patriots. But it was Phillip Rivers with that team as well. I actually hate Phillip Rivers. Well, I don't hate him as a player, like, you know, whatever. A person, I'm sure he's great, but did not like Phillip Rivers. But I loved LT, and I loved Antonio Gates. It was one of my favorite teams of all time. So that's why I am picking the Chargers. Just gonna build that team a little bit differently. So anyways, the reason why I'm telling you guys that now is because I wasn't gonna play that first season. I was just gonna draft a quarterback into the 2001 draft, but now I kind of want to play and start Ryan Leaf. I just think that would be hilarious. I probably won't at the end of the day, just because I want to get to having LT on the team. But yeah, I just think that's so freaking hilarious that Ryan Leaf is on this team. Totally forgot about Ryan Leaf. But anyways, all right, so let's get to week 3 here, and we'll see how some of these teams are doing. By the way, I do have injuries on. So yeah, we'll see if injuries affect, you know, this run. Like, for example, Terrell Davis, I believe his injury is like down. I remember looking at it as like a 74 or something like that. So maybe he gets injured. Never know. Okay, so here is the draft class that I found, and it looks to be relatively accurate so far. I'm just kind of going down the list. Plaxico Burress was in this draft class. Brian Urlacher. So they've actually ordered it the way the draft actually went. And then, like, if I go ahead and scout Brian Urlacher, obviously early first round pick. But if I look at who wasn't very good, Ron Dane. Okay, they're late 4th round talent. Like, his talent's not good. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna end up being really good. Obviously, Jamal Lewis is on this team. Plaxico Burress, mid first rounder talent. Who else was really good in this? But there's Bubba Franks in this draft. Sean Alexander is in this. Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Sean Alexander. Obviously, that's one of the seasons that I remember the most. Just like in general, I remember watching the Super Bowl at my aunt's and uncle's house. But I was actually cheering for Seattle. They lost. But yeah, let's see who else is in this draft. Do I recognize anyone else? I'm probably going over guys that you guys probably. Oh, Ian Gold. Ian Gold was a Bronco, right? Yeah, he got drafted by Denver that year. I liked Ian Gold. I did. I liked Ian Gold. I might try and get him. Maybe the Chargers will just draft him naturally. I don't know. But this draft is where we're gonna find out. I'm trying to find. Well, I guess it's gonna take a while to go down to him. This guy right here, Tom Brady. Now he's projected actually to go in the 7th round. Which he did not. He went in the 6th round. Pick 199. I was right earlier. Pick 199. So yeah, we'll see where he goes. Obviously, he ends up being a great player. Mark Bolger went ahead of him. Chad Pennington. Oh my God, Chad Pennington sucked. I actually watched highlights of the Dolphins versus Ravens game. I think it's because they were playing on Thursday Night Football, and I was watching highlights, and he threw like 4 picks in that game. It was bad. It was bad. But yeah, so obviously he's in that draft class. But yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where Tom Brady goes. I'm excited to see where Sean Alexander goes. Obviously Tom Brady, but yeah, let's go ahead and see if I can move this team to San Diego. I'm not positive that I can move them to San Diego, but I believe I can. Let's see. San Diego. Yeah, San Diego. Can I make them... I can still make them the Chargers, right? I'm going to be devastated if this doesn't work. I'm pretty sure I can still keep the logo. I really hope so. I'm gonna cry if they don't let me pick the... Okay, yeah, okay. Whew, all right, Chargers. Boom, bada boom. And then the next thing should actually be picking the stadium. We don't need to pick jerseys. Oh, maybe it's just gonna skip it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it just skipped the uniform. So for the stadium, I'm gonna pick we can go just like basic traditional stadium, which I think makes sense, or we can go deluxe. I don't think that makes sense though, so let's go basic traditional stadium, because obviously it's 2000. So yeah, let's go with that. So like I said, I'm picking the Chargers in this franchise series. So I'm actually going to control the team a little bit. Well, at least just a couple players that I want to make sure is on this team. So I'm going to actually re-sign Rodney Harrison. Obviously, in real life, he goes on in free agency to sign with the New England Patriots. But that's not happening in this world. Not in this franchise. The Chargers are making good decisions. Okay? They are making good decisions. In the draft, they make good decisions. But then they let their quarterback go, Drew Brees. Can you believe they drafted LT and Drew Brees in the same draft? And then they let Drew Brees go? I mean, that just... It's so frustrating because that team would have won a Super Bowl. If Drew Brees... If they would have kept Drew Brees... Are you kidding me? Yeah, they win a Super Bowl. Anyways, for Junior Seau, so Junior Seau was actually traded to Miami in 2003. Again, we're making smart decisions here. We're going to keep Junior Seau. We're going to sign him to a 3-year deal, and we're going to keep him. Obviously, rest in peace, Junior Seau. Just yeah, that was just heartbreaking. Rest in peace. And yeah, I think do I want to bring back some of these guys? I'm gonna let the computer do the rest. Yeah, I'm gonna go and just make sure that everything else is in auto. Should I re-sign Ryan Leaf to like a 7-year deal just to have him? That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I don't screw over the Chargers here, and I'm gonna turn everything to auto, except for actually I think everything except for league advancement, obviously, and then I'm gonna do auto progress as well. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that they re-signed those 2 guys, because I am gonna take over this team. Just I'm not gonna do the draft or anything. But yeah, there you go. Here we are to start the playoffs, and then let's go to the standings. Where's the standings? Here we go. The Broncos went 11-5. Actually, let me pull up 1999 NFL standings. I'm curious to see how things went in real life. Is this right? Jacksonville went 14-2. Okay. The Colts went 13-3. Bills went 11-5. All right. 13. Whoa! The Colts went 13-3. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, let's look division by division here. In the AFC North, the Steelers won the division. In real life, Oh, wow, the divisions were messed up. Or, well, not messed up, but there was only 3 divisions at this point. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Okay, so the Steelers went 6-10. In this, they went 9-7. The Ravens went 8-8 in real life. They go 8-8 in this game. The Browns went 2-14. And in this, they went 8-8. The Bengals went 4-12. In real life, they went 4-12. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. The Colts went 13-3 in real life and 13-3 in the road game, or in the game. Tennessee Titans went 13-3 in real life. They go 11-5 in this game. Jacksonville went 14-2 in real life. They go 10-6. Texans go 2-14. In the AFC East, the Dolphins went 10-6. In real life, they went 9-7. Pretty close. The Bills went 9-7. In the game, they go 11. They went 11-5 in real life. The Jets went 9-7 in the game. They went 8-8 in real life. It's pretty close. Patriots though went 6-10 in this game. They went 8-8 in real life. AFC West, Broncos went 11-5. Oh, that's right. That's why the Seattle Seahawks were in the AFC West. Anyways, the Seahawks won the division in real life. The Broncos in real life actually went 6-10. The Chiefs in the game went 9-7, and in real life 9-7. Raiders and Chargers both 11-5, but in real life Chargers went 8-8, and the Raiders went 8-8. And then the AFC or NFC North, the Vikings went 10-6 in real life. The Lions went 8-8. The Packers went 8-8, and the Bears went 3-13. Or 6-10, sorry, they went 3-13 in the game. NFC South, the Bucks won the division, went 11-5. They did actually do that in real life as well. The Saints made the playoffs in this game. They actually ended up going 3-13. Yikes. Panthers went 8-8, same as real life. Falcons went 7-9. In real life, the Falcons went 5-11. The NFC East, the Cowboys went 11-5. In real life, the Cowboys went 8-8. The Giants went 9-7 in this game. They in real life went 7-9. Eagles went won 6 games in this game. In the game, in real life they went 5-11. Words are hard. And the Washington. Why does it say Landover? What? In real life they went 10-6. In the game they went 3-13. NFC West, the Rams went 12-4. In real life, they went 13-3. 49ers, in real life, they went 4-12. Wow, big difference there. Cardinals went, in real life, where are they? Oh, there they are. They were in the East Division. 6-10 in real life. And then Seattle won the division in the AFC West, but obviously they're in the NFC West in this one, 8-8. For the Seahawks. So there we go. Let's look at the playoff picture here. How do I do that? Playoff bracket. Will it show the playoffs? How do I... Let's see. 1999 NFL playoff. Now look at bracket. So... Alright. So the number 1 seed in the West was the Jacksonville Jaguars. They do make the playoffs as a 6th seed. Is that right? Did they beat the Dolphins 62-7? Oh my god. Holy crap. Geez. The Colts were the number 2 seed. Oh, the playoffs are messed up in this. That sucks. Colts ended up losing to Tennessee in the second round, in the divisional round. The Broncos made the playoffs as a 2 seed. They did not make the playoffs in real life. The Bills made the playoffs in real life as a 5 seed. Okay, this should be interesting. In the NFC, Tampa Bay and St. Louis were the number 1 seeds. So obviously we got LA. Actually, I might keep the Rams just in LA because their logo is messed up too. So like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's see what happens in the playoffs. As I'm just gonna let the computer hire the staff and all that. We won't have any of that, unfortunately, but that's fine. But let's go ahead and sim the wild card round. The Bills beat the Broncos 31-7. The Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Dolphins 42-10. Wow. Okay. So in real life, they beat them 62-7. In this game, they beat them 42-10 as 3 and 6 seeds. That's pretty cool. The Steelers lose to the Titans 28-24. So in round 2, we got the Colts and the Bills, and the Jags and the Titans. This is really close to real life. In real life, it was Tennessee and Indy, and then Jacksonville and Miami. Pretty close. In the NFC, the Buccaneers beat the Giants 28-14. And then the Dallas Cowboys beat the Saints 20-20. San Fran beats the Vikings 20-13. So in the second round, we've got San Fran and the Rams. The only team in real life, it was the Rams, but they played the Vikings, who lost in the wild card round. And then the other side, we got Tampa Bay versus Dallas. In real life, it was Tampa Bay and Washington. So we got the 1 and 2 seeds right, but 3 and 4 is wrong. Washington ended up making the playoffs. They did not in this game. And then the Minnesota made the playoffs. They lost to the 49ers in the game. So let's go ahead and see what happens in the divisional round. By the way, the Super Bowl in this year, if you guys didn't know, Super Bowl 34, the Rams beat the Tennessee Titans 23-16. So let's see what happens in the divisional round. The Rams will not be winning the Super Bowl in real life. The Tennessee Titans will not be going to the Super Bowl like in real life. Okay, so we got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. And then we've got Tampa Bay and San Fran. Wow, okay, so Tampa Bay did lose 11-6 in the NFC Championship game. And then Jacksonville ended up losing 33-14 to the Titans. So could we see the AFC and the NFC losers in the Super Bowl instead? Very possible. Let's see who makes it to Super Bowl 34. And it is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the two teams who lost in the championship games. They instead make it to the Super Bowl. Well, that's cool. Let's look at the Pro Bowl roster here. Kurt Warner, Jake Plummer. I don't think Hobart is he a real player? I have no idea. Never heard of him. Steve McNair, Peyton Manning, Doug Flutie made the Pro Bowl. We've got Emmitt Smith, Curtis Martin, Edgerrin James. We've got, let's see. Do I recognize any of these wide receivers? Isaac Bruce. Randy Moss made it. And then tight end wise, I don't recognize. Orlando Pace made it. Let's see. Anyone else that I recognize here? Michael Strahan made it. Let's see. Romanowski made it. Ray Lewis obviously made it. And then let's see. Who else? Sanders, Rod Woodson, another Woodson, Jason Elam. God, it's so hard when I don't recognize like some of the names. Obviously, we'll get to a point where we do recognize all the names, but yeah, there you go. There's your Pro Bowlers, and let's get to Super Bowl 34, where it is the Buccaneers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's look at yearly awards. Steve McNair wins MVP. Wow. Okay, Peyton Manning's down the list as well. Coach of the Year is the Colts coach. AFC Player of the Year is Steve McNair. NFC Player of the Year is Jake Plummer. Kurt Warner was second. And then Defensive Player of the Year, Bernardo Harris for the Packers. Okay. For the AFC, it was Carlos Emmons. And then Offensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC was Donovan McNabb. Ricky Williams is on that list. Torrey Holt on that list. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Dexter Jackson. Champ Bailey on the 3-13 Washington football team. Or, yeah, Washington football team is what I'm going to call him. And then best quarterback was Kurt Warner. And then best wide receiver was David Boston. Best D-line was Cedric Jones. And then, yeah, there's the rest of the NFC awards. AFC awards. Let's go to Offensive Rookie of the Year, Edgerrin James. AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year was Wally Rayner. Javon Kearse, or Curse. Let me know in the comments below. I don't remember. Joey Porter was on that list. Chris McAllister. Okay. Best quarterback, Steve McNair. Peyton Manning was third. Edgerrin James, best running back. James Littleman Stewart. Okay. Second, Curtis Martin. And then here is the rest. If you guys want to, I saw Derek Johnson on that list. Jason Elam, best kicker. But yeah, there you go. There is the yearly awards for the 1999 season. And for the 2000 Super Bowl, the winner of Super Bowl 34 is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they get their Super Bowl a couple years early, or a few years early. I think they won the 2002 Super Bowl. 2001, 2002 season, or was that 02, 03? Can't remember. But yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win the Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer is your Super Bowl MVP. Okay. There's the yearly awards on that side. Steve McNair winning MVP. Jake Plummer, Offensive Player of the Year. Bernardo Harris winning Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Donovan McNabb. And Dexter Jackson, Defensive Rookie of the Year, winning a Super Bowl his rookie year. All right. Well, there you go. There is season 1 wrapped up. Let's get to the 2000 NFL draft. Here we go. The recap. Going through the 2000. The Chargers drafted Brian Urlacher. Yes. I will take it. They also got Daryl Jackson and Sean Alexander, by the way. I'm gonna, when I take over, trade Sean Alexander. Ooh, I should trade Sean Alexander to Washington for Champ Bailey instead of Clinton Portis for Champ. Oh, yeah, when I take over, that's happening. But Sean Alexander does go to the San Diego Chargers. That's pretty cool. I will be taking over the San Diego Chargers, though. Chris Samuels goes number 1 to the Miami Dolphins. LeVar Arrington goes number 2 to the Washington football team. Actually, let me go ahead and look at real life here. 2000 NFL draft and compare it. So Courtney Brown actually ended up going to Cleveland. He goes to Miami in this one. Washington gets LeVar Arrington. Okay, cool. That's the same. Washington had picked 2 and 3. And they got Chris Samuels. But in this one, Corey Simon goes to Chicago. He in real life went to Philly. Courtney Brown goes to Cincinnati instead of Philly. Courtney Brown. Where did Courtney Brown go? He went number 1 overall in real life. Never mind. Curtis Samuels went 3. Huh, okay. Brian Urlacher in real life obviously goes to the Chicago Bears at 9. This time around, he goes to the San Diego Chargers, which is freaking awesome. We're going to have Junior Seau and Brian Urlacher with Rodney Harrison and Champ Bailey. Let's go! Yes, I'm saying Champ Bailey because I am going to trade for him. Plaxico Burress goes to the Raiders. In real life, he went to... Where is he on here? He went to Pittsburgh. Jamal Lewis goes to Green Bay instead of Baltimore. Delta O'Neal goes to New England. Chad Pennington goes to Baltimore. Let's see. Any other notable ones here that I want to go through? Obviously, we're going to find out where Tom Brady went. Sean Alexander, obviously, to the Chargers. Jerry Porter to Green Bay. Ian Gold to the Raiders. Let's see. Who else? Any other big names going anywhere of note? Mark Bolger goes to Minnesota. Okay. They have plenty of quarterbacks there. Wait. Yeah, they have Dante Culpepper. I don't know why they drafted a quarterback, but okay. Tom Brady goes to the Arizona Cardinals in the 5th round. He's an 83 overall. Why does he have 89 speed? What? Hello? He should not have 89 speed. Just saying. Just saying. 92 throw power. His accuracy is really good. Yeah, obviously a fantastic player. Tom Brady goes to the Arizona Cardinals. All right. Well, the Cardinals history is going to be completely rewritten as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in real life goes to Arizona instead of New England. Okay, does he end up becoming the greatest of all time? Guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so now I moved over to the Raiders. We're going to move them to Oakland. I hope I can. Yeah, Oakland. We'll go ahead and pick them. And I believe, obviously, the logo is going to be skipped, I think. Yeah, oh, well, we can only pick the Raiders. So there you go. Easy. And then jerseys should be skipped as well. Yep. And then we will go into the stadium. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do basic, traditional. And yeah, we will go with that. And I'm going to switch back over to the Chargers because, like I said, I want to kind of keep certain guys and kind of set that up. Obviously, I'm not doing the draft. But yeah, so let's go back to the Chargers. And actually, this is where I'm going to actually start to take over anyway. So let's, oh, you know what? I might have to finish the season though. I hope they retain players I want them to retain. I mean, I guess I'll retain the 2 main players I wanted them to retain. So it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm going to make sure I stay with the Raiders just to make sure that they transfer over. But let's go ahead and unlock the scouting and make sure we get the 2001 NFL draft in here. All right, so we got the 2001 NFL draft class in here. And the number 1 overall pick ended up being one of my favorite players on the field, specifically. I should kind of preface that, I guess. But one of my favorite players of all time, Michael Vick. Also one of my favorite players of all time, and I said this and the reason why I'm picking the Chargers to rebuild. LaDainian Tomlinson. I will be making sure I get LT on my team. I don't care who I have to trade. He is going to be on my team. I would love to maybe pair Michael Vick. That would be kind of sick. To pair Michael Vick with LT. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do that. That would be pretty dope. Santana Moss is in this draft class as well. Let me I'm curious what he's going to be. Late first round talent, really. That's it. LT should be early first. Yep. I mean, oh, Richard Seymour is on in this draft class. Ooh, that would be an amazing pick. Okay. This is gonna be a cool draft class to do. Santana Moss, early first round talent. Casey Hampton. This is a good draft class. This is a really good draft class. Let's see here. Who else? Todd Heap. Oh, that'd be a fun tight end to have. I know he's not really that good in the game, but Todd Heap was a pretty good player. Drew Brees, obviously, who ended up being on the Chargers. That could be something that maybe Chad Johnson is in this class. Oh. I mean, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Could we have Michael Vick, LT, and Chad Johnson? Chad Johnson was amazing. Matt Light is in this draft class. Chad Johnson. Travis Henry. Oh, I remember Travis Henry. I remember I was so excited for the Broncos to get him, and then then he got suspended. That's hilarious. Okay. Steve Smith. Chad Johnson, Steve Smith, LT, Michael Vick. Boom, there's the offense. That'd be dope. That'd be pretty cool if we could if we could get that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun series. This is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Let me know, or hit that like button. By the way, hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well, and let me know in the comments below who you guys want me to draft. But anyways, that will be. Let me know also. I'm gonna try and get this posted tonight as I'm recording this, and then I might actually live stream the off season. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see that. But anyways, let's go ahead, and I think we're all good, right? Yeah, we should be all good. And let's get to the end of the season, to the playoffs, and then we'll make sure that the Raiders get back to Oakland. We'll take over the San Diego Chargers, and we'll end off the video there, and maybe I'll live stream tomorrow's offseason. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see that. But let's get to the 2000-2001 NFL playoffs, where, all right, so in real life, I guess we can real quick look at this. Oh, we never looked at stats for last year. Oh, that is my bad, guys. I completely forgot. All right, well, we'll look at it this year. Oh, I'm so dumb. All right, let's go through the NFL. Who is Ray Lucas? Is that a real player? Ray Lucas. He was. He had an unbelievable year. In real life, he was not good at all. Barely played. But Ray Lucas apparently is the starting quarterback in New York. Just had an unbelievable year. Peyton Manning threw for 4,300 yards, 40 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions. Steve McNair threw for, obviously stats are a little bit, different because of today's game. But anyways, Steve McNair threw for 4,300 yards. Drew Bledsoe threw for 4,300 yards as well. I like how he's Garoppolo. Steve Berline. I remember Steve Berline. Brian Greasy. That's Drew Lock. Brett Favre threw for 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 11 picks. Jeff Garcia. Kurt Warner had a bit of a down year. Okay. Kerry Collins. Rich Gannon. Cordell Stewart. Donovan McNabb threw for 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Troy Aikman threw for 3,600 yards, 27 touchdowns. All right. Jim Harbaugh threw for 3,400 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. Rushing-wise, Edgerrin James led the league in rushing yards with 1,369 yards. Deuce Staley, 1,200 yards. Staley, jeez. 10 touchdowns. Marshall Faulk ran for 1,200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jerome Bettis is now in Houston. Okay. Eddie George ran for 1,100 yards. Curtis Martin ran for 1,100 yards. Jamal Lewis, as a rookie, ran for 900 yards. Okay. Receiving-wise, Derek Mason had 1,300 receiving yards. We're going to see some weird receiving numbers just because based off of players in the slot. T.O., 87 catches, 1,100 yards. Man, I would love to get T.O. I wonder if he's going to be a free agent. That would be a dope signing too. Marvin Harrison, 78 catches, 966 yards. Had a down year, but that's probably because he wasn't in the slot. Jerry Rice, 957, 9 touchdowns. Plaxico Burress as a rookie, 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. Hines Ward, 800 yards as well. Defensively, Wally Rayner led the league in tackles. Interesting. Tackles for loss, McGinnis with 19. Keith Brooking, I remember him. Had 16 tackles for loss. And then sacks-wise, McGinnis, 17.5 sacks. Kennedy had 14.5. Warren Sapp had 14. Junior Seau had 11.5. Derek Thomas had 11.5. Let's see here. Where's Strahan? Okay, not many sacks. Was that Al Wilson? I loved Al Wilson. Al Wilson was so good. And then, let me go to interceptions. 8 interceptions for Greg Barker. I'm pretty sure that's a fake player for Washington. Kerry Joseph with 6. Let's see. Darren Sharper had 5. Darren Woodson had 4. How's Champ doing? Champ had 3 as a rookie. 75 tackles, superstar development. Okay. Okay, excited for to have him on the team. I will have him on the team. And yeah, there you go. So there's the stats. And then let's get on to the playoffs, where actually let's look at the standings real quick. Let's look at the standings. So the Broncos went 9-7. Washington football team had the best record at 12-4. In real life, they did not make the playoffs. The Jets went 11-5. In real life, they did not make the playoffs. Panthers went 12-4. In real life, they did not make the playoffs. This was the Baltimore and Giants Super Bowl. The Giants went 10-6. Vikings went 10-6. Bengals went 10-6. The Colts went 10-6. Let's see. Did I see the Ravens? Did the Ravens make the playoffs? Looks like they did not. So they will not be winning a Super Bowl this year. All right. All right. Well, let's see who ends up winning Super Bowl 35. On to the divisional round, where we got the Jets and Bills, Bengals and Colts, Washington and Chicago, and then Carolina and the St. Louis Rams. We'll call them St. Louis, but we probably won't move them to St. Louis. And then on to the championship week, where we got the Jets and Colts. Man, okay, the Jets going crazy with whoever that quarterback was. And then Carolina versus Chicago. Interesting. All right. Well, let's go ahead and look at who makes it to the Super Bowl. We got the Colts and the Panthers. We'll look at the Pro Bowl roster real quick. Brett Johnson made the Pro Bowl with Brett Favre and Kerry Collins. Steve Berline, Steve McNair, and Lucas Bettis, Marshall Faulk, Eddie George, Curtis Martin. Oh, you know who we're not seeing is Terrell Davis. I'm wondering if injuries are killing him. T.O. made the Pro Bowl. Keyshawn Johnson. Let's see. Who else do I recognize? Orlando Pace. Shields. Strahan made the Pro Bowl. McGinnis made the Pro Bowl. Warren Sapp. Trevor Price made the Pro Bowl. Derek Thomas. Let's see, Brooking. Oh, Bullock made the Pro Bowl. Who else? Let's see, Darren Sharper. John Lynch made the Pro Bowl. Rodney Harrison made the Pro Bowl. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. There's the Pro Bowl rosters. And now on to Super Bowl week. And let's see how this thing goes. I will scout later. I pretty much know who's good and who's not. Not that big of a deal. I do need to hire my stat. Well, I mean, we'll just roll with the Chargers. We'll be the head coach, so yeah, we should be good. Let's see who wins Super Bowl 35 between the Colts and the Panthers. And the Indianapolis Colts win Super Bowl 35. Ben Neiman wins Super Bowl MVP. Ray Lucas won NFL MVP. Brett Favre, Offensive Player of the Year. Henry Crockett, Defensive Player of the Year. Tom Brady, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Deion Grant won the Defensive Rookie of the Year. And Peyton Manning wins a Super Bowl. What is this? Like 6 years before he actually does in real life. So there you go. Peyton Manning wins and takes the Colts to Super Bowl 35. And that will be the video, guys. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I want to see what the numbers were. Obviously, Peyton didn't win Super Bowl MVP. It was a low-scoring game. But I do want to see... Oh, my gosh. I want to see the numbers in Super Bowl week. Or in the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning threw for 156, had 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Kent Graham is the quarterback in Carolina. Rushing wise, I'm not going to even try and say that. Edgerrin James, 50 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Marvin Harrison, 4 catches, 33 yards. And then Neiman had 10 catches, half a sack, 1 tackle for loss, 10 tackles. Huh. Okay. Well, there you go. 2 sacks for Chuck Wiley. And actually, let's look at the interceptions. 1 for Doug Evans. So there you go. There is Super Bowl 35. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of the 2000s franchise, or 2000 franchise, whatever I'm going to call it, where we will be taking over the San Diego Chargers. I will go ahead and retire here, select as a Chargers head coach, where they have a 79 overall defense, 72 overall offense. Rodney Harrison, Junior Seau. We will use a custom head coach, and let's do. We'll do trade influence package for that one. Yeah, we'll go with that. And let's see, what player or what face. I mean, I guess you know what we could do. Who was the coach for the Chargers? Chargers head coach in 2001. Mike Riley. Who was it in 2002? Was that Schottenheimer? Okay. Huh. Let's you know what? No, I'm gonna keep it as me. If I was the head coach of this team in 2001, and we'll go with this. This looks kind of cool. And then we'll go with the playbook. I don't know what playbook I'm going to go with. Maybe I want to run the ball a lot. But we are, oh man, if I go after, I guess we'll wait and see. Because if I can get Michael Vick, then we might go with like the Ravens playbook. So for now, let's just go with Cleveland's playbook, whatever, Chargers defense playbook. And we'll change that as we go. And then let's go over and select everything as manual. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I will see you guys in episode 2, where we will have the... Actually, also let me know in the comments below. The Raiders should be in Oakland, so I think I'm good. Hopefully everything's good with the Raiders. But anyways, yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see a live stream, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for the 2000 franchise. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys then.